Hello, all. How's it going? It's 5 a.m. Ali is here. We're doing a Q&A with Alia and talking about her journey in carnivore. But let's also talk about your journey in carnivore, how it's the most amazing thing we've ever done. Isn't it crazy?
Is one of the most amazing things I've ever done. Yes.
And so I've got our Instagram, Dr. Kiltz Instagram. I've got our Kiltz Mighty Tribe, and I kind of got a little weird here, so people don't freak out on Kiltz today. The camera's over here, and I'm over there, and we appreciate your likes, subscribe, comments, and we're still working a little bit on the platform for 25, and we're going to do some maybe just Kiltzy, but we're really finding when we're bringing our brothers and sisters who have been on the journey, and we want to bring you on to be a special guest in 25 and talk about how it's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's awesome.
Why?
Today I'm a special guest.
What's the special guest? And I guess I'm a special guest.
We're all
together. I was on yesterday with a DC.
Mm-hmm.
What's DC's first and last name? Kurt?
I have no idea.
I know. Like I feel that with Bart K, Professor Bart K. I kept on calling him Doctor, but I think it's Professor. He's amazing.
Professor.
That's Professor, and we had a really great chat. And Sami was there. She's amazing.
Right now,
DC, awesome. We love you. We love you. That's so amazing. And I think Bart's going to be on the maybe DC's Cancer Life Journey will join us also. That was really a rock star conversation. And I was thinking about something actually, and I was listening to someone's post about turning the world right side up. And it brought me to a book that actually changed my life in all of this. The World Turns Upside Down by Richard David Feynman. I read this 20 years ago or something like that, maybe plus or minus 5 years. I don't know anymore. But this is the first book that I read that said carbohydrates are never required in the human diet. And we're turning the world right side up. And I always got to get some of my props, although I think I like Bart K's props better. This is
that's good.
The best. So, where are we at today? What do we got happening? What do we want to talk about, Alia?
I want to talk about why I came to carnivore and why I stuck around with my failures. We talk about that. You have to go through the failures to make you stronger and better. So if you know me in person, which Dr. Kiltz, I hope will know me in person in February, all my life, I'm kind of like this. I'm kind of like a bubbly person. And I love people. What do they call me? Like an extrovert? I'm an extrovert. I thrive with people. I don't thrive in parties. I hate parties because I don't do the alcohol and all that stuff. And I never did. But then I met my husband in 2015. I never wanted kids. With him, I rapidly wanted kids. So it's crazy. He didn't want kids either. I was a lot thinner at the time. I ate a lot of cheeseburgers. It was my favorite thing. I smoked a lot of cigarettes. That's my what is it called? My vice was cigarettes for 17 years.
Whoa.
And, I'm not kidding. A few months after I met my husband, by the way, almost been together 10 years. I was pregnant, and we were both happy about that. We were very happy about that. And I'd been on the pill for a little while, mainly for my period. We can talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Because that was something a very big roadblock for how I felt in my life. Every 20 days. So back to this. So I got pregnant. I gained 80 pounds. I just ate terribly. I'm like, oh, I'll just lose the weight afterwards. I did not lose the weight afterwards. I had a completely dramatic birth experience with Jacob. Hopefully he can't hear me. And I had I was in the hospital for 3 days. They couldn't get that baby out of me. They tried putting a balloon inside of me. They tried doing all this stuff. They tried doing Pitocin. Dr. Kiltz will understand this. I was 41 in 6 days. On the third day, Jacob's heart rate was going down. And so they're like, okay, we're taking the Pitocin off and we're doing an emergency C-section. Great. I am done with this baby inside of me. And because it was terrible, I would have been on all these drugs for 3 days, 2.5 or 3 days, and the baby's I'm not going into labor. Nothing's happening. And they needed, I don't know, Dr. Kiltz, if I should have just waited in Chicago. They didn't want me to wait any longer.
Get the baby out.
Get the baby out.
The baby wants to come out, and we've been holding it back. But a lot of our diseases, secondary to a plant-based diet, damages reproduction and gestation and parturition. So the babies are our bodies are sick from our standard diets and all those pills.
Right. So the endometriosis that I think I had didn't stop me from becoming pregnant. I don't know why I never went into labor. So as a result of that, because I guess I was so overweight, I don't know. That's what I was told it was the problem. I was so overweight. I got cellulitis. So I was hospitalized after my C-section for 10 days. And I think that led to the Hashimoto's, because Hashimoto's occurs when there's gigantic shifts. This is what I've heard for women, when they're pregnant, during pregnancy or some traumatic experience. And I felt that was very traumatic. I literally thought I was going to die in the hospital. I had every bad thing because I couldn't sleep. I had a new baby. I'm nursing a new baby. I have this itchy thing all over my body, like going up from the scar up my chest. Anyways, so let's get back to that. So Hashimoto's is actually the real problem, but it started with this, I believe it started with this traumatic birth experience. The weight wouldn't come off. I was probably in anxiety all the time. I was worried about everything. I was not myself. And that progressively got worse. 11 months after Jacob was born, I was pregnant with baby number 2. It was on purpose, though. It was on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Intention
is cause. But I had no period. And I read a book, and it said, help you lose weight in this book, you should use progesterone cream if you hold most of your weight in your butt. That didn't do anything. That just got me very excited to make another baby very fast. Like, to put those hormones up. It didn't handle what I wanted, but I had my other baby. It was the plan anyways. So have baby number 2. We moved back to Colombia. I just feel worse and worse and worse, physically and mentally. I had no idea that it was food. And this went on for 6 years. By the way, my C-section scar on baby number 2, because she was so close to the other one and upside down, I had to have a second C-section, never healed. And I'm going to tell you about that in a second. 5 years, didn't heal. So 5 years goes by. I'm now mentally probably at one of my worst spots in my life. And all I think the problem is I'm so fat. I'm so overweight. I look at the mirror. I hate what I see. I'm trying to follow. I love Dr. Berg. I've met him once. I'm trying to follow his directions. Eat 10 cups of vegetables a day. Eat some high fat. Eat some protein. Little did I know that the diarrhea that I'd had for years, which I blamed on living in a foreign country, should clear up, not last forever, actually was from the vegetables. Okay. Dr. Berg interviewed a guy named Tristan Haggard. And I'm like, what is this carnivore thing? This sounds so interesting. No more back pain, no more bowel pain, no more inflammation. That sounds cool.
Crazy.
That sounds crazy. Thank you. That sounds crazy. I told my husband about that. And I'm eating a cheeseburger that day. And I'm like, I'll just take the bread off. So I'm eating my cheeseburger with the, the mayonnaise or whatever else is on it. And I'm like, I got to look more into this. He's like, he had his own comments about it. And he's like, that doesn't sound right. So then, but because Dr. Berg did that interview with a carnivore, I listened to another carnivore interview. He only did 2 of those. And then I'm like, I need to find out more about this. And then I found Kip. And I clicked on Kip's video, Carnivore Kip, because he looks like my brother with blonde hair. And I'm like, wow, he's great. Who else is there? And then it showed me Ken Berry videos, Rob Kiltz videos. All these videos started popping up. And I'm like, okay, well, I can try this for 30 days. It's not going to kill me. I already feel terrible. I feel horrible. I'm worried all the time. I have diarrhea. I have gas. I have bloating. I'm a couch potato. I'm hardly there for my kids. I just go from my office working to the couch and watch TV. Like, what kind of quality of life is that? It sucked, to be totally honest. So, I forgot the crying. When you have Hashimoto's, you go see doctor or a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Psychologists can't prescribe psychiatric medications, but they often confuse Hashimoto's for depression or bipolar. It's wrong. It's not the right thing. That's not the right thing. I'm sorry. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm giving my experience here. I didn't see those people, but I've heard this from other people and other doctors who specialize in thyroid. I would cry at the drop of a hat. I hated it. I'm like, what is going on? Or I'd be very angry, but mainly cry, and things would set me off. Sorry, I'm just talking really fast so I can get my story out really fast.
No, we want the story. This is so important.
Thank you. So I would cry all the time. At points, it was very hard with my relationship with my husband. We weren't having sex a lot. I mean, you should. I just have to say, you have to have a sex drive. You have to like create your relationship with your spouse. It felt terrible. Obviously my period is what it's been my whole life. It wasn't so bad after babies. I want to ask you about that after this. So anyways, watched all these people. I just wanted to give a little bit more of my background of like why I came here, but I actually just came here to lose weight. But all of these
things, which is kind of the crazy part of the story, that we all are misled to believe that being fat is the cause of disease.
Yeah.
It's not the cause of anything. Keep going.
Not.
Oh,
so then 3 days into carnivore, I'm like, this is amazing. I got to start. I feel amazing. I woke up at 5 a.m. I'm taking a walk we used to live at a condominium, like a gated community. I'm taking a walk. I'm like walking around with my phone. It's 5 a.m. I have so much energy. This carnivore stuff is crazy. Oh, no energy. All of a sudden I had energy. All of a sudden I was cleaning my house again. All of a sudden I'm like, hey kids, we have a pool outside. It's 80 degrees. Why don't we go to the park? Why don't we go swimming? And this happened in a week, 2-3 weeks. Things just kept 12 days in, 14 days in, my 20 years of chronic back pain gone. It felt like days, my chronic gut issues gone. And then I'm like, wow, I just feel good. 21 days in, my period sneaked up on me. No pain. I did have some like weird middle cramps that I never experienced before. And sometimes that happens, but all of these things just got better. I'm not saying I've done this perfectly, but I've been doing this since 2022 and I got to stay this way because when I go off, the stuff starts coming back and I don't want to feel bad. I want to feel like me. All of a sudden I'm like, oh, there's Alia. Where did she go? Now she's back. That is something for years. I'm like, is life really this? Is this how terrible life has to be? And it's something we just trick ourselves because we're older. Our back's going to hurt. All these things. Exactly. Eat the meat, people. Eat the red meat.
Yeah, we're poisoned by plants, and reproductive dysfunction is so prevalent today. And I used to do obstetrics and deliver babies, lots of C-sections, lots of preeclampsia, lots of hypertension, lots of prematurity, lots of infertility. It's so crazy. And ultimately we need to change it for the world. So what got you inspired to share how basically we're poisoned by plants and eating a meat-based diet is the key to healing humanity?
I always has been in my personality to do things that help people. That's always what I've done, but I didn't feel that way when I felt very bad. I could barely help myself. How am I going to help other people? So I always wanted to do YouTube. I hated how I looked. I was very self-conscious. And then one day I'm like, I got to tell people about this. And honestly, don't hate me, people. I'm like, if Carnivore Kip can get on a camera, so can I. And I've told them that before. I said, I love you, brother. Don't take this the wrong way. But you inspired me to get myself on a camera and tell my story. Go. Oh, my channel's totally neglected for like 4 months, but I'll get back to that at some point in my life. I figured my time is better spent helping Dr. Kiltz.
well, and I'm really grateful to have Alia here with you, and we need the help, and we're looking for a community of volunteers to help spread the word on how carnivore is the cure. And when each of us share it in a positive, loving, communal way, that is the most important thing. And I'm almost 70, almost 15 years carnivore, and the world turns upside down. We're going to turn it around, all of us together. Yeah. And the modern medical system, and I was showing you the book here. This is a list of the thousands of diagnostic codes that you are coded to be. The language of medicine today, the code to its future. You're just a code. You're just a barcode. This is the problem with modern medicine. And I'm not here to say that there's no value to medicine, but maybe the general direction is money and not men, mommies, and masters.
Right. Yeah, we need mommies. We need mommies. Do you know there's more women on men than men on the planet? And I think that's because women can only produce a certain amount of babies.
And look at, I'm not telling you to have 10 to 20 babies, but ultimately a reproductive drive is huge, but it's all being damaged by plants and pills. And we're working to get off the pill. What was your experience with all the pills that were given to you? Because,
I never took them. Okay, for my thyroid, I took thyroid pills for a little while. I'm like, this doesn't work. It doesn't make me feel better. It's only going to destroy my thyroid more. I'm not taking it. That was my thought process.
Well, it's kind of an interesting comment we're taught in modern medicine, it's your DNA. And I say it's the environment, that what you breathe, drink, eat, and immerse your body and mind in, and changing the mindset is so critical in life. And by the way, we're both on Dr. Kiltz Instagram and Kiltz Mighty Tribe. This is really, if you come over to our YouTube channel and our Instagram, I think those are the best places. My Mighty Tribe work, we're going to be doing Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Still on our Zoom meetup.
Right.
And we're inviting many people to come over KMT. It's for free right now. We may be adding on a investment arm so we can keep the mission growing even better. And we've
got some great plans.
Yeah, we have some really radical plans. So what are some of your thoughts of why and how is Leah Wells helping Kiltz Health?
Me? Why and how I'm doing it? Oh, so should I say why I'm doing it? Because I create my own universe, Dr. Kiltz. That's why I'm doing it. And I met Dr. Kiltz 1 year ago. I invited him to my channel. He graciously said, okay. And in that interview, I was like, I would love to work for Dr. Kiltz. And then I don't know why I didn't say it at the moment. And then about a couple months ago, my husband's like, you need to do something that you are inspired to do. Like, I had my job. I could have stayed at that job forever, but I was done doing that job. It wasn't aligned with my personality. So, and then Dr. Kiltz posted something saying that he's hiring. And I texted him immediately and said, no, this is me. I'm working for you.
And we want to explode the message.
Yeah.
And you take over your life. And that's the real mission. And I'm grateful to people like Alia, Dr. Nelson Vasquez. I want to bring Dr. Vasquez on the team as a metabolic health practitioner to help those that need the consultation, the follow-ups regarding metabolic health. So, and he commented about back pain, right?
Yeah, I had it forever. Yeah,
I had it forever too. Gone on carnivore. Pete at Krause Surgical OR is going carnivore. So Pete's joining the tribe. And again, we should make it so if you join any of these, you get to join all of them at the same time, because we are the line. So by the way, I love plants. We cannot live without plants.
I love the trees and the mountains.
And basically our food cannot live without this food. But this food is deadly for humanity. And the masters know if you eat this, you become a slave, soldier, peasant, and prisoner. And so simple, isn't it?
Yeah. Ellie, I'm so happy you're here, because I was going to invite you to the 5 a.m. And I'm going to convince Dr. Kiltz that I'm going to go to Tampa, and you should go to Tampa too. Let's talk about the Tampa meetup for a second.
That's the most important thing. Maybe you could put up, I've got to put that up. I don't have it, right? But we listen, the Healing Humanity, Kiltz Health, Meat Stock, Lisa Wiedemann's going to be there. Bella and Max are going to be there. Who else is going to be there?
Carrie and Adam are going to be there. Dr. Kelly Ritter. A bird said maybe Dr. Boz. So we haven't said anything yet.
Dr. Boz is going to be there. Now listen. Okay, look. Like Bella was supposed to be in Arizona, but she didn't make it. This is life. So we're all believing that Dr. Boz, the wonderful, amazing, spectacular Dr. Boz, is going to be there. And that's, listen, as you think, so shall it be. But the most important person to be there is who?
You, me,
you
on the other side.
Lloyd, Don, Papa Carnivore, all of you need to be there. We're working. Listen, we've got 70 slots right now, but we're hoping to build it and build.
We have 50 slots left. We sold 20 tickets or so yesterday.
Right, but we're also going to communicate with the place.
I'm working with the restaurant. I'm working with them.
All right, so we can maybe blow it up even more. So get your tickets now and join us. And what is it? All the profits from the proceeds will go to Healing Humanity, which our good friends Carrie Mann and Adam Lacey are working diligently. I'm a groupie there. I'm investing $100,000 into the Healing Humanity cause. And so I'm in all of us, even if it's $1, said, listen, we're spending too much money to United Healthcare and Aetna and all the governmental healthcare plans. It ain't working. Emergency healthcare, I'll give you that, which wherever you want to get it, but we've got to do something different. So tell us more. What's the date? Where's it at?
So I just put it into it's there. You posted it. I just put it in the chat. So it's in Facebook right now and Kiltz Mighty Tribe. So it is February 8th. It's only from 12 to 2. And yes, I want to answer that question. It's only at the restaurant. So my idea is that we actually do a meet and greet the first hour and then we eat lunch the second hour. Because I don't think that we're going to have speakers at a restaurant, but we have half the restaurant so far. So you guys can just go talk to Bella. You can talk to Dr. Kiltz. You can talk to Dr. Boz. So that's the first hour. And then we'll do lunch.
That's the whole restaurant. It's 200 people?
It's 200 people. Yes. I'm finding out the specifics of that.
Just book it. Right now, it's like I book it. 200 people. We're going to fill it. I already know it. And we have so many people that need this health and wellness idea. I did not believe it until I started hanging out with Baker and Barry and Bella and so many other people and Chafee, really amazing. And we want to hear from you what you think is the very best way to learn more. But I always think it's hanging out with your brothers and sisters around the globe that converted from standard diet to carnivore.
Converted.
Right?
Yeah. Ellie, am I coming to the meetup? I believe I'm going to come to the meetup. Yes. Because I got 10 of my other Clearwater friends to go to the meetup and they're expecting me. So I better show up.
Yeah. Listen, when Pete yesterday said he's gone carnivore, he's day 5, I think. And it really is so crazy simple. And I personally do my Bighorn Mountain Farms ribeye, but their beef, they're just ground beef is amazing. But wherever you get it, just get fatty meat. It's not really difficult, is it?
No, it's not difficult. I find like most of the time I eat beef and ground beef and eggs, and it's very affordable. I do steak maybe twice a week. Is that cheese? Yum.
It's actually the best cheese. It's called butter.
No. Oh, I love butter. I eat so much butter.
And this has been in my refrigerator for like months open. There's no mold on it. Butter never molds. That's the craziness to it.
Ellie, I will help you with that. Ellie, I'm going to help Ellie. We're going to meet a lot of people together.
Listen, we're all there to meet and greet everyone. And listen, we're all going to be there. I think we serve the food. We talk amongst us. People ask questions. I'm going there just to talk. I don't need to eat a thing. I ate last week, right? And I think that's one of the important things here is I'm starving. Well, starvation actually is you have no fat on your body.
Right.
That is it. And we're built and made to get fat.
Right. I got to tell you a story. So about that, to talk about having extra weight on your body. So Papa Carnivore is so cute. He says I look so skinny. I'm 180-ish pounds. I went down with carnivore from like 210 down to like 180, maybe 175, but I feel better. That's the point. I feel better. August, I got terribly sick. I had bronchitis, like a bacterial bronchitis. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't move. I could walk like halfway across my house and then I had to stop. I couldn't breathe. In the healing process, in a matter of days, lost 10 pounds. My sister-in-law is like, wow, you look amazing. I'm like, great, thanks. I can't breathe, but I look amazing. 3 days after healing and actually being able to eat again and sleep again, my body put that weight right back on. Not eating junk food. Or maybe I ate some.
Looking amazing on carnivore.
Yeah, looking amazing on carnivore.
And look at, again, fat causes no disease. It's simply a plant-based, low animal fat. And I'm sorry, seed oils, plant oils, fruit oils, I don't care. They're deadly for us. They're not good. Get rid of them. Deadly, 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 deadly. Now, so I think people are a little bit concerned that in our new, just doing interviews on 5 a.m., we're missing a few really important things that.
Oh, okay.
Can I throw in a daily stoic?
Yes.
I mean, I think
it's your show.
Important things. Let's see, and we got Kiltz Mighty Tribe. Only we got a little lighter because people are moving over. But Nicolene, my Mervang, how can you gain weight on carnivore without milk products?
Exercise, weights. Oh.
Meat products over milk products. Eat fatty meat and do the resistance work. Lift the weights. And again, without milk products, but fatty meat. That's what you want to eat. Polar bears get fat on eating ring seals. Then they eat them. And so the problem is we're not eating enough. We got to eat the fatty meat. All right, here we go. Wait a second. From Ryan Holiday, Stephen Hasselman. January 10th, if you want to be steady, the essence of good is a certain kind of reasoned choice, just as the essence of evil is another kind. What about externals then? They're only the raw material for a reasoned choice, which finds its own good or evil in working with them. How will it find the good? Not by marveling at the material, for if judgments about the material are straight, that makes our choice good. But if those judgments are twisted, our choices turn bad. So it's basically saying whatever you think of the thing creates the thing. If you think it's good or think it's bad, it is true. And that's the simplicity of all the stories. Do we have some questions there, Ali?
Yes. I am not going to say this correctly. Naum Israel. Okay. Could carnivore or keto help with high blood pressure, stage 2 hypertension? I have heard stories that this does do that. What do you say, Dr. Kiltz?
Listen, number one, you go to the doctor, they measure your blood pressure. You're all nervous, white coat syndrome. Don't ever measure your blood pressure at the doctor's office. Do it at home. A little meditation, prayer, come out of the sauna, go to the cold water therapy, sunlight therapy, red light therapy. But carnivore is the cure for all of it. Inflammation is the cause of all disease. Inflammation happens from, guess what? Plant-based, low animal fat diet and the general recommendations of your doctors. And I would say, again, I had hypertension. So I went to get a checkup by my doc after a hernia repair. I look at my doctor as a mechanic. If I've got something broken, I'll go to it. And also an infectious disease smarty pants. I'll sometimes go get a bug killer if I need it. But he said, gee, your blood pressure is great. And the medications I gave you must be working well. I said, I never took them. I just went carnivore. And so all diseases, all of these diseases are secondary to plant-based, low animal fat diet and eating 3 to 6 meals a day. 1 meal a day, blood pressure gone, according to Dr. Nelson. Woo! Heart rate, blood pressure, mental fatigue, depression, anxiety, everything cleared up. Everything cleared up. Okay, so now where am I tomorrow?
You're in Chicago, one of my favorite cities, but not in January.
Healing Humanity is doing another meetup for the cause, for the real cause, which is healing humanity. And listen, you're the doctor. Your doctor doesn't know any more than you do. You've just been lied to by the lions that want to keep you lined up, domesticated, weak, and meek. Carnivore transformer healed my blood pressure, healed my depression, anxiety, worry, all the stupid shit gone. Never felt better in my life. Rock on, Papa Carnivore. And again, I don't even measure this shit anymore. Personally, I don't measure it. I just go carnivore, eat 1 meal a day, have faith in God. I do my lives every day, so you got to join a live. I think that's really critical. What's your thoughts on that?
I think do it. That was always my favorite part of my channel is talking to people live, so I don't have to edit it. It's already done, and it feels more natural that way.
Yeah, I think that's my way. All right, Emily Perez on Kiltz Mighty Tribe, trying to make babies here. How much protein is okay per day? 40 years young, 170 pounds, beautiful, low appetite on carnivore. I don't measure protein. I eat about a 1-to-1 fatty meat to lean meat. Technically, I don't even remember there's protein when you eat fat. And really eating fatty meat is the key. And I throw in some butter, eggs, even Kiltz's ice cream is really, really good. And I think I see so many babies on that fat 1-to-1. And I think 44, again, Bart K, King K, we call him King Bart K says it's a mass of fuel. But basically, I don't measure anything. I just eat till I'm full and put the rest away for tomorrow. But and you'll get better, and you're gonna have a baby. Mindset.
You're gonna have a baby. I wanted to read this one. She Naomi Israel says, "Thank you. I accidentally stumbled across this video. No coincidences." That's the point. We got to be there communicating.
Well, the secret is there's an electromolecular magnetic field that as you think something, the universe delivers it. That is crazy, crazy amazing. And allow the universe to deliver it. That's why faith trumps everything. I have faith in God. Thank you, doctor. I appreciate you. I love you. And, when the doctor says, you're not going to live very long, and I'm like, thank you, doctor. I love you. Don't see, we're here to thank you to the doctors and love the doctors and teach the doctors. We're not here to chastise them and throw them under the bus either, because it's not their fault. It's your fault. I take full on responsibility for what goes in here and here now. And that's what this carnivore world and faith in God world has given me. Amazing. I got the Fertile Secret book. I got to find my Fertile Secret book. And the Fertile Secret is one of the books I wrote with a few of my friends to help us all heal. And the Fertile Secret. I don't see the book. The Fertile Secret is critical. And as you think, so shall it be. That's why meditation, prayer, yoga is so important for all of us. Carnivore changes everything. According to Amy, carnivore, oh my God, a secret at the back, boy. Some of these long, amazing names. I appreciate everyone. Like, subscribe, share, or comment. You don't know what you're talking about, Kiltz. I don't. I don't. And this is a collaboration. My good friend, Dr. Radialas always says it's a collaboration. We're collaborating around the globe.
We're collaborating.
Let's see. Amy, a carnivore, create in secret. Not me this time. I need traveling funds. That's okay. We're going to be, and listen, if you want to buy an extra ticket for a friend, we're going to even make that available on Kiltz Health and Dr. Kiltz website. And Healing Humanity, we're going to be in your location around the globe. I promise you in the coming years. And it's your story. We're going to be videoing and capturing it and simply capture it, put it on Kiltz Health and drkiltz.com and Mighty Tribe. We're really, really blessing each other up, are we not?
We are. Can I just make a few comments about this one, because I deal with this same issue on Hashimoto's. All for Jesus carnivore, 10 months carnivore, but my thyroid is acting up bad. I have all the Hashimoto symptoms, not on any meds, taking iodine supplements and supplements. What should I worry about it? I'm going to say I felt amazing on carnivore. You got to watch out for the dairy. I don't know if you should or shouldn't be taking iodine. I do not take iodine. When I took iodine, it didn't make me feel better. I do take some supplements, but the only thing that dramatically helped me was carnivore.
And I agree with that. And, you know, they've convinced us of the symptoms. Oh, yeah. This symptom is that. Don't label it. Meditation, yoga, Tai Chi, go for a walk in life, do some pottery, painting, poetry. Oh, and by the way, I am, hang on, my brothers and sisters. I know you're with me here. I'm going to be bringing some Kiltz Cups for giveaway at the the Chicago and Tampa retreats.
Awesome.
So, you know, be there and you're going to win. I know you're going to win a Kiltz Cup. And let's see. Emily Perez, bless you, Dr. Kiltz, for all you do. I have learned so much. Love you. And we love you, by the way. Love, kindness, generosity. And for me, it's faith in God. Whether you're Jewish, Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, Taoist, Sikhist, atheist, it doesn't matter. Agnostic, atheist. God is in the mirror, as my good friend Bin Wu likes to say, and she's a rock star doctor in America, and I'm really grateful. The labels initiate negative beliefs that hold us back. Dan, let's see, Hazel Life, is that it? Absolutely. We are being lied to by the propaganda to take your money. And again, I'm not trying to put anyone else down. I'm just trying to share with you. One is you want to be loving and kind, even the master, but the master is here, by the way. So as you think, so shall it be. Really crazy and critical. But we're here in Healing Humanity and Kiltz Health and Meat Stock and all the other brothers and sisters that are creating venues. There's a Boca Raton meeting that Dr. Vasquez mentioned in Boca Raton, I think coming up in January, next week, maybe the week after.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to maybe try to be there. I haven't decided yet, and hang out with my brothers and sisters.
Great.
It is a beautiful. Go ahead. Oh, Amy Hosp is also in the house.
Okay. Great.
Go ahead.
Lloyd says he started carnivore lifestyle to prove Dr. Barry wrong. He saved his life.
Dr. Barry is wrong. Dr. Chafee is wrong, right? Dr. Bart K is wrong. Professor K is wrong. All right. The Superhuman Power Foods Carnivore book for kids is giving. Let's see. Where's my, I got it here. Wait a minute. I know I've got it. I got Amy's super book. Where did Kiltzy put it? There. I got Superhuman Foods, Amy, Lynn. Awesome. And then the course. And we're putting together a new course for Healing Humanity. And part of the profits for everything through Kiltz Health are going to go to Healing Humanity. So our books, our concepts, our ideas, we're going to have some new branded Chatsky stuff, which again, we're just part of the tribe of the universe, right? Papa Carnivore. What did Papa Carnivore? All for Jesus carnivore. You might want to try taking out yogurt, kefir. I don't ever eat yogurt or kefir. I just eat Kiltz's ice cream, and I might add a little bit of chocolate or sugar in small amounts. Remember, all cells of all animals and all plants contain sugar. When you eat meat, you're not eating a no-carb diet. You're eating a no-plant diet, but you are eating sugars that are part of the glycobiome, which is critical for life. And so this idea that gluconeogenesis is important, friggin' no way. You eat sugars when you eat animals, part of the cells. That's it. All for GS. So I got a book coming out in the spring called Christ Carnivore, and it's going to be the 365 days of walking with Christ and carnivore life. And I'm really excited. My team's helping put this together. We need your quotes of positivity and why carnivore helped you. So we're going to throw in a bunch of your quotes in our new book coming up.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Let's see. Come to Northern Norway. We'll be there. Nicoline, absolutely. Gina Corso, Tampa tickets today. So we're working to get the whole restaurant or get more there, an extra 100 tickets, whatever's going to take. So there's plenty of room for everyone to be there. All right. We know we're investing in health and wellness, and you're going to meet people just like you who were regular human beings that were suffering and being labeled with these diseases. Yeah. Isn't it crazy? You're not the code to the future, right? You're a beautiful, amazing, unique human being. But I'm sorry, the cells are all the same in all of us. Yep. What else do we got?
Ellie's very excited about the meetup. Me too. Dr. Kiltz too. We're all excited.
Yeah, and again, be there. I'm trying to get my friend Eric Arntz to come, my painter friend. She's down.
Great.
And invite your friends. My friend Jonathan Fay, I hope, can come. And again, this is radical obesity, fat, overweight, doesn't cause any disease. Don't let yourself or anyone else, don't take on that label. You are beautiful and amazing, exactly the size you are. And I'll bet $1 billion that we're all wrong. And all this GLP-1 stuff and all this drugs, diet dissections, deadly. Don't do it.
Deadly.
Don't do it.
Dr. Kiltz, I have a friend here who is a very famous plastic surgeon in Colombia. And he takes out, I'm trying to get him on a morning live stream. He takes plastic out of girls' butts. That's very bad. And he says that these girls get pregnant after he takes the plastic out of their butts.
Well, all the plastic implants are deadly. The injections are all deadly. Don't do them. You're beautiful as you are. Stop trying to be something different through all this butt lifts and breast implants. It is deadly. It is deadly. It's deadly. Sandy Seyfried's in the house. Dan, Hazel Life, all for Jesus carnivore. Love it. Love it.
Exactly.
And play music, sing a song. We got to do it. I was watching something on Celine Dion. She's got to go carnivore. We got to get our beautiful friend Celine to go carnivore. Maybe Jordan. We get Jordan on a morning live with Tammy and Michaela.
I'll work on it. I will work on that. That would be amazing.
Ghee versus suet. Emily Perez, I cannot find raw butter in my areas. You don't need raw technically, although I think it's the best. But I think lard, tallow, ghee. But I do the rawest, fattiest beef you can eat is the very best thing. It heals everything. And put the tallow lard on your skin. It's best.
All right, I have a question. When you're done, I have another question.
Just interrupt, Kiltz. It's that ADHD thing.
As long as the chat doesn't mind. Why would it be that for 5 years I had a completely unhealed C-section scar? And why would it be that 3 months into carnivore, it's completely healed? Like when I mean, it would sometimes pus up, sometimes leak a little bit, always itchy. I'm constantly washing it, trying to make it not hurt or smell funny. Why would that be? Just out of curiosity.
Well, because the fermentation of the plants in the gut helps those microbes just flourish, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a garden of microbes, bacteria, and viruses in your gut, which go out the rectum anus, up into the vagina, all over your perianal and rectal area and vaginal area. And they're the colonies. They're just migrating all over your body. And when they find a way to get inside, they're going to take advantage. They all want to be in you, right? This is craziness, right?
Yeah.
Craziness, right? My Mighty Tribe, thank you for being here. Let me see who's here real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Andrew Paquette, Amy Hosp, Ram Trass, Dawn C., Emily Perez, Nicoline, Michael Drum, Marion Marius, Betty Edwards, Jeff Picone, Jonathan Fay, Gina Corso, let's see, Yuhan and Keith Strickler. I appreciate Michael Pregler. I appreciate everyone being here, stopping in, whatever platform you can get on. It's kind of a 25. We're working on something completely blowing up, something new. And it's always going to succeed. Always. Yeah, always success. Absolutely.
Always.
I mostly eat raw now. Let's see, George, good enough. Let me throw that up there. Benefits in GI and joint department. So once again, when you eliminate the plants, back to the C-section scar, you eliminate the flourishing. You have to eat less frequently, more fat, and it'll all heal. We're just feeding the microbes, and the microbes aren't going to stay in the GI tract. Right. They want to kill you and make you food. And probiotics are deadly. Estamos muy cerca. What's your Spanish?
Spanish? I do speak Spanish. It's hard on the phone. I need to see people's faces. Luis, send me a voice email.
Yo hablo poquito español. Necesito hablar más. Muy importante. And so I'm going to get my Spanish moving. My good friend Jeff Picone is working on learning Spanish. So Kiltz is going to do the same thing.
That's great. And we can have Dr. Nelson do some Spanish.
And Dr. Nelson, Dr. Nelson's joining our team. Alia, we're going to work on that he gets in as a health coach and as a carnivore practitioner, a doc that's going to be doing consultations throughout online to help our clients around the globe heal. Part of Kiltz health team. And we're going to expand that, bringing on more practitioners. And we're not practicing standard medicine. We're practicing a global kick-ass change. And we want to invite our brothers and sisters from Asia, Africa, Russia, China, Europe, North and South America, all of them, right?
Yep.
All right. Oh, Rex is in the house. 5-day fast at 2 p.m. Thanks for your support. Rex, okay. My fasting brothers and sisters is amazing. And when we do it as a community, it's stronger, is it not, right? And Kiltz is finishing up his today at about 6 p.m. at Gibson Steakhouse in Chicago. So I'm really excited about it.
You can do this, Ellie. You will be great.
Oh, and one of the important things, my shyness, listen, I was always shy. I was always like, they're smarter than me. Oh, they know things. Oh, they're a professor, a doctor, like again, when you go carnivore, the freaking sheepskin fall apart and the lion shows up. We got to do that digital so that the sheepskin falls apart, the lion shows up when you start eating carnivore and listening to Kiltz Health and the carnivore conversations. But absolutely, listen, we all are weak and meek. We become prisoners, soldiers, slaves, and peasants, right?
Yeah.
Nourished, redacted, roaring. We're roaring, right? By the way, Malcolm has some intros, and I've got a shirt with half Kiltz face and half lion face. Well, I'm going to get it in color and put it out there. But I got to get my bamboo shirts. I'm so neurotic on this one T-shirt from Amazon. My bamboo shirts, I love.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
Oh, my nose.
By the way, when you go carnivore, your ovaries, your testicles, your thyroid, your adrenals heal. And so now you're making your estrogen, progesterone, and testosterones. Your problem isn't it lack of estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. It's damage to your ovaries and testicles and your brain. That's it.
Right.
Oh, and your poop is so much better. You poop maybe once or twice a week. It's smaller amounts, no more blood, no more bloating. It's just nothing. And don't forget to get your little squatty potty to lift those knees up when you're pooping, right? And it's quite amazing. And be patient. It will come out. Don't force it. And we all got, we're neurotic about the potty. Like, I used to be so neurotic about the potty, but now it's just like, oh, I got to go, see you in a minute. Or, it used to be we just squatted over in the trees, right? We don't do that anymore.
It's frowned upon.
Amy Haas says, I'm kind of smart, but brain fog took away my ability to think. I did, but it's back, Amy. And Amy Haas and Lynn and Lindy, I think, are going to be helping us on sharing the word. Creative content, what we all need to be putting out there together, right?
Right, exactly.
How are we doing time-wise? Where are we at on time?
We got 9 minutes. We got 9 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I got to get on the phone. I'm traveling to Chicago today, and I'm really excited about that, to meet my good friends Lisa Wiedemann, Carrie, and Adam, and Tony Hampton, and more, and you. So I'll look forward to seeing you in Chicago. And then on the 8th, I'm going to be in Austin in March. We should do an Austin meetup.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Austin in March.
Maybe Saturday or Sunday. I think March 10th, I'm supposed to be in Austin for an
interview. Yeah.
Interview. And we should do a meetup live there.
Good. I'll set that up.
So let's go.
Because people were demanding that you need to go to Texas yesterday. So that's perfect. They were in Fort Worth, but they can drive down. It's like 4 hours.
Life Fertility's opening McAllen, Texas, and Houston, Texas. So
wow.
Really excited. And Dr. Nelson says, no way in Chicago.
He's right.
But I live in Syracuse, New York, upstate. This is beautiful in the snow. Listen, they're really amazing, great places to visit, in my opinion. Come visit me in Chicago. Come visit me in Tampa Bay. It's all good in the cold and the hot, because when you go carnivore, you're even keeled, amazing and awesome. All right. One meal a day. What do you eat in that meal? I eat meat. The master meal. I eat typically a half a steak. I mean, this is my usual. I usually take a quarter to half of this. I dry age it in the fridge. I got a dry age refrigerator at home. It's the best. Dry age it. But again, you don't have to do that. Black and blue is the West way, but that's all I eat. Steak and eggs. I do some eggs sometimes. All right. Are we on tomorrow morning? No, tomorrow we're off.
Saturday's your day off.
Tomorrow we're live in Chicago, a healing community meetup, and you're investing in your health. And so we're going to be making an investment site here so we can add more to the mission of healing and helping brothers and sisters around the globe. One meal, steak. Stake your life on steak. Amy Haas, Amy Carnivore created in secret. I love it. I know it. Mark McKinley, Big Horn Mountain Farms, Buffalo, Wyoming. I'm working with Mark to bring really great regenerative meat to your house around the globe. I live in Mass 8 years too long, almost 4 years in New York. This Puerto Rican boy doesn't do well in the camps. I was listening to, oh my God, can't remember her name. It'll come to me. Really great. Talking about our mitochondria. Some of us are better in the hot and the cold probably evolutionarily, it was, some of us are able to do the cold plunges like easy, and other people are like, I can't do this. It has to do with our mitochondria leakiness and our heat that we're developing in those mitochondria. So I think that's kind of cool. Play on, pray on every day. Bruce Springsteen's my mother's cousin's son, so I got some Bruce the boss in me, and we all are singers and dancers. Yep, I know. D. Nichols from Iowa, happy to be a carnivore. So cold. I love the cold. And the beef, love it there, right? Recent failed IVF, empty follicle, now on carnivore. How much time should we wait before another try? Emily Perez, maybe 3 months. And if you want to text Kiltzy, let me put my cell phone in there. 315-416-9872. And I'm sharing my cell phone. I don't necessarily answer the phone, but I'll take the text. I'll either directly answer it, I'll send her a team member, get you on my schedule, and helping heal humanity, but helping the masters, men and mommies. That's what this journey is all about, for sure. Bear instincts, foraging, right? But bears mostly in the winter hibernate, and they get fat to thrive and survive through the winter time of gestating, hibernating, nesting, because fat is the fuel for the body. Sugar, glucose is not the fuel. It is not. It's a glycosylating agent. Without 9 sugars in the cytoplasm of your cells, normal glycosylation doesn't happen. We're all been duped. That's it. Seattle. What's the Seattle? I need you all come. I can't. We're working on Seattle, by the way, for meetups and also CNY fertility. And my job is affordability, access, quality, integration, community controlled, right? That's the mission of CNY fertility. All right, 5:57. Any last comments, questions?
Let's talk about Tampa one more time. I'm going to pop up, if I can, the screen. Let's see. Tampa. Here we go. Tampa. Here, guys, here's the website. Tampa meetup, February 8th, 12 to 2, Texas de Brazil in Tampa. Tickets $125. All profits going to the Healing Humanity documentary. And we will try to get more than 70 seats, as Dr. Kiltz mentioned this morning. There you go. Sign up now.
What's that?
Sign up now.
Yeah. And again, carnivore is a game changer. All right. Can you eat some plants from time to time in small amounts? I say yes. Cook them well, add the fat, and from time to time, they're likely okay. But you might have an anaphylactic reaction to a plant and a seed or nut that you didn't realize. Crazy. All right, Jammer Travels. All right. I'm all right. Are you all right? Anita S., thank you. Avis Price Jones, safe flight. My co-pilot Travis and I are flying to Midway in Chicago. We're going to meet up with the team. We're having dinner at Gibson's, I think the Chicago location, tonight at 6 p.m. I look at that amazing tomahawk. Kiltz is having that, and breaking his fast 5 days. Join me for the next fast in April, by the way. 5 days of fasting, amazing. 2 to 3 every month, 1 meal a day, right? Matthew, awesome. Jesus, love you. The sweet taste can trigger. They do put maltodextrin in it. And what was that in?
Element.
Yeah. Listen, I do mostly just plain malt and salt. I do sell through Kiltz Health. We have an electrolyte mix with a little stevia stuff. But again, these are maybe for people transitioning or from time to time, not all the time, right? All right, who's we saying hi to, Alia?
I'm telling my husband to come over and say
hi.
Hi.
My brother, how you doing?
He's doing good.
I'm coming down to visit.
Oh, great.
I
Great.
want to come down
Yeah.
and visit you guys.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes. We'll do it. There's 3 people that will come to the meet at 4 with Lewis.
but we want to inspire brothers and sisters around the globe.
Yeah.
That's what this is, right?
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Let's do a Jammers Travels one last comment before we sign off.
Do you want me to read it?
Go.
Beef, butter, bacon, eggs saved my life. Lost 165 pounds. Reversed type 2 diabetes. A1C is now 5.4. Restored my eyesight. No longer sleep apnea. 63-year-old male. Too mad. No fruit, no veggies, no snacking, no carbs, no sweets.
Rock on, my brother. Listen, be there, right? You can do it. A pleasure, everyone. God bless you. I got to get to my 6 o'clock fertility call, and I'm going to the Chicago meetup. If you're there, Kiltz is bringing some Kiltz Cups to give away. And also in Tampa, I'm going to bring some Kiltz Cups. We got to round up some T-shirts, right?
Well, yeah, we do.
Got to round up, let's a T-shirt for everyone. Figure that out for the next time, if not this time. And Texas, California, and to all my brothers and sisters in California fires, work to be safe best you can. Let's all help our brothers and sisters around the globe.